Sup fuckers, it's Kenny here from Kenny's Bakes again, and tonight we're making old school cake. So everybody loves this stuff, used to get it in school with the white or the pink icing and the sprinkles. So I've got all the ingredients in a bowl here for it, pre-measured it. You've got 280 grams of self-raising flour, 280 grams of caster sugar, 280 grams of soft margarine or bacon spread. Best one to use is stork, obviously. 4 eggs, some vanilla essence in there, and we'll probably just need a wee bit of milk just to make it a little bit wetter for the mix we're pouring in. We've got a pre-lined cake tin here. This is a 12 by 8. This is sort of the standard size tins that I normally use. You get sort of 10 big slices out there, or 12 semi-large slices out of that. So I'm just going to mix this up, and now we'll get this mixed up. So you don't want to, I've mixed it for about a minute there. You don't want to mix it too much at this stage because you don't want to over mix it. We're just going to add a wee bit of milk in, sort of 2 to 3, maybe 4 tablespoons, depending on how much you need. So that's probably mixed up enough there. You just really want the mixture to be quite smooth and no seriously any lumps of butter or anything in there. Make sure it's all well incorporated. Let's say you don't want to mix it up too much because you get too much air in there and you'll end up causing yourself a lot of problems. We'll spoon this into the tin. We'll get it. The oven's been preheated to 160. Normally I'd preheat it to 170, but the oven in this house seems to be a wee bit hotter, so I'm going to try 160 today and see how we go. As always, wing to perfection. Make sure you got all the mixture out because you need every last drop of this. And you just want to level it off with the spoon. The mixture shouldn't be too runny. It should still be quite thick, but you don't want it too runny, and you don't want any lumps in there of butter because that'll just cause sort of, that's how you get the holes in your sponge. It's the butter, the lumps of butter sort of melting in the cooking process, and it makes like a hole in the sponge. If you want a nice, smooth, airy, spongy sponge, you want it to be smooth, but the mixture to still be relatively thick. should look something like that. Levelled off, get a wee chart on the table off there. Just levels it off a wee bit. And then we'll so while the old school cake's in the oven, I just wanted to hear a wee word with you about the boxes that are for sale. You can pre-order them now. They will be getting made on the 26th of January for delivery and, well, local delivery and collection on the 27th of January. There will be an old school cake actually in that box. There's a slice of old school cake in there. Obviously this is not the one that I'm making today, this is just for us again and for the video. It'll be getting made fresh on Sunday the 26th. So get your pre-orders in. I think there's still about 12 boxes available for pre-order. 8 of them's already accounted for. So just drop me a message and we'll get the order in for you. I don't know if you've had a chance to see for the baking day, the 2nd of February, we've got the list of cakes that will be in that box as well. There'll be slightly less in that box, there's only 8, but you can also pre-order them from the 20th of January. So just keep an eye out for that. I'll be making more videos and content between now and then. We're working on a wee advert for Kenny's Bakes as well, so keep your eyes open for that in the meantime. And I'll show you this cake once it's out the oven. So there you go fuckers, that's that out the oven. Looks absolutely fucking magnificent, nice golden brown colour. It actually took longer than I thought it was going to take. It took about 30-32 minutes I think. But you just keep an eye on it while it's cooking and it should look something like that. Absolutely magnificent. So we'll let that cool down and then we'll get right in about it with the icing. We just wait till it's cold, stick an icing on it. I've got some sprinkles. I've actually only got Christmas sprinkles. I would normally stick some rainbow sprinkles on there, but I don't have any in the house. The order's not in yet for baking at the end of the month. But I'll let you see how that looks and we'll get this bad boy sliced up once it cools. Right, so this is the old school cake once it's cooled. Take it out the tin there for you and let you see it. Goes there, absolutely fucking beautiful again as always. I'll put it back in the tin. In here I've just got some loads of icing sugar, no measurements involved when it comes to icing these things. Just pour the icing sugar in the bowl till you look like you've got enough. You just add a tiny bit of water to it, just enough to mix it. Get a right good start, I got all the lumps out of it. The thicker you want this, the thicker the better. You're better to add less water because you can always add a wee bit more water. It's harder to thicken it once you've got it too runny, but this is actually just about spot on sort of consistency for it. That's sort of what you want. So we'll get this sitting a bit better. You just want to pour it on like that. Probably made a bit too much, but I don't know if you can actually have too much of this stuff, to be honest with you. There we go. So I've got a wee palette knife. I'll just get a wee spread about. There we go, look at that. Nice and jubbly, jubbly. Right. The only sprinkles I've got for this year is actually the leftover Christmas sprinkles. But will do the job nicely. So just, as the name suggests, sprinkle them on. Healthy, generous amount. And voila, there you go. Old school cake with some Christmas sprinkles on it. Now I'll get this in the freezer or the fridge and get this set, and I'll show you this getting sliced. But absolutely beautiful, divine. You can't have enough of this. I mean, I'm pretty sure if Weight Watchers are not already doing it, should definitely make this 0 sins, because you should be able to eat this like fruit and veg. I'll stick it in the freezer probably, set it, and then we'll show you it getting sliced, and then I'll come back to you. Alright fuckers, so here it is, old school cake set, well almost set to be fair, set enough for me, and ready to slice. Right, so we'll get this sliced up. Icing is still a wee bit runny. It could probably have done with a wee bit longer in the fridge to freeze it to be fair. But I'll give you an idea of what it's going to look like when it's sliced. Your old school cake there, absolutely fucking gorgeous. That's about the size of slices that you'll be getting in the boxes, so as you can see it's a hefty bit of fucking cake, and you're getting 10 slices that sort of size in your boxes, and we might as well do the taste test. Fucking unreal. That's your old school cake. Obviously you could have that like you would have had at the school with custard. Absolutely brilliant dessert. Or you can just eat it like a slice of cake. It's entirely up to you. So we'll put a slice of that in the boxes on the 26th that are getting baked. And along with everything else that's in the list. Get your orders in guys, and hope you've enjoyed the video.